the book review on the story That Wouldn't Die. This is like a detective or journalist style mystery, and it also takes a look on the like behind the scenes of reporting. It is single POV. It is the sequel to Off the Air, though the cases aren't connected, so you could read them separately. Now, I had the pleasure of reading this as an arc, and it comes out Tuesday the 19th, or today, as long as I am posting this when I think I will. And just a quick thank you to NetGalley and Minotaur Books for this one. We're going to be picking up right pretty much where we left off with Jolene. She just won an Emmy for all of the events and the case that she had in the book Off the Air. But her boss wants her to go back to basically fluff pieces, things that get instant clicks, instant payoff. But Jolene has caught that like deep investigative bug. So when a local businessman dies in a suspicious car accident, she goes against her boss's wishes and starts investigating. And the deeper she digs, she actually ends up investigating the local government, which is going to open up a whole can of worms, right? And so her boss would like her to stop, but also a mysterious threat would like her to stop. I gave this 3.5 stars. I did like this more than the first one. I honestly can't remember what I rated the first one, but probably 3.25, 3.5 stars around there, but I did prefer this one. The writing has grown, and this author is a journalist in real life, so always a good writer, right? But obviously different writing journalism than fiction, and I feel like she's become a stronger fiction writer. It is still a little too slow-paced for me, a little more fast-paced than the last one, but still a little too slow-paced for me, but most detective books are. I think the hardest part, probably for most people, is going to be that the main character is unlikable. In both books, honestly. She definitely has some unlikable moments, at least in my opinion anyway, but I was entertained. And I don't think I guessed the culprit in this up until like maybe a few pages before it was actually revealed, which is always a plus in the mystery. I would just say as long as you go in with the right expectations, a lot of people will like this book. Like, it's not a thriller in my mind if you go in with the right expectations of a detective mystery, and also just understand you're going to get a lot of inside detail about reporting, and also just kind of like the pros and cons of social media with reporting. Like, there's a lot of opinion in this because the author is a reporter. I would say there's slightly less than that in this compared to the first book, Off the Air, but it's definitely still very present. So I just feel like as long as you understand that going in, and maybe that's what you're looking for, then you would like this book. And despite me saying like this isn't overly for me, right, giving it 3.5 stars, like saying it's a little slow paced, right, saying I even think the main character is a bit unlikable, I really want to see where Jolene goes next. So I will continue reading if more books come out.